Good afternoon, Jessica. My name is Olivia, and I'm the dietitian here at Children's Hospital to discuss some recommendations regarding BT's preterm delivery.
Hi, Olivia.
I want to start off by hearing how you've been feeling since your cesarean. Are you still in some pain, or are you recovering okay?
I still have some pain, but it's definitely getting better each day. It has been hard to worry about my own health, but I'm so concerned about BT and if she's going to be okay. This has all been very unexpected and draining for my husband and I.
I can imagine these past few weeks have been very hard on you and your family, but I can assure you BT is receiving the proper treatment so she can continue to grow and develop in a healthy manner.
I'm very glad to hear that. The uncertainties of her current health and how she is going to be when she gets older has been a really big concern for us.
It is perfectly normal to have concerns and worries, but hopefully after today you'll have a better idea of what to expect and you'll feel more at ease.
I hope so as well, because it has really been exhausting these past few weeks, and some reassurance is really what we needed this time.
Well, you actually play a very important role in BT's overall nutrition requirements. Breast milk contains all of the essential macronutrients, vitamins, and minerals that BT needs in order to continue growing and developing according to the standard growth rate for preterm infants. Your breast milk especially contains more nutrients than a full-term infant's mother's breast milk would.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yes, it is also very important to continue breastfeeding with a pump, even though BT is not currently breastfeeding with you. The more regular you are at breastfeeding, the better milk supply you will have once BT is released from the NICU. If you do not breastfeed regularly, you will not meet the demand of breast milk that is required and needed by BT. Is this something you think you'll be able to do?
Yes, I think I can do that. I requested some extra time off of work, so I will make sure to continue pumping throughout the day. What would you suggest I do with the extra breast milk that I pump?
If you do have a freezer that is in a separate compartment than the refrigerator compartment, breast milk can be stored for up to 3 to 6 months. But if stored in the refrigerator, it'll only last for 5 days. So I'd recommend storing the breast milk in the freezer since we are still unsure of when BT will be released from the NICU.
Okay, that will work. We have a freezer at home that is separate from our refrigerator, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, that's good to hear. So our overall goal for BT is for her to gain approximately 15 to 20 grams per day. But because BT has been having breathing difficulties, her recovery may be a little bit longer than a standard preterm infant. Again, this is normal and should not cause concern. BT may display signs of developmental delay in motor skills in the first months of her infancy, but by age 3, she will have improved her overall health and motor skills.
Oh, wow, that is a relief. We've been so worried that BT is going to struggle in school when she's older, but it's nice to hear that she will eventually catch up with the other kids.
So it was originally recommended that BT receive 156.5 calories per day, 4.6 grams of protein, and 194 millimeters of fluid. But we want to increase her overall energy intake to 172.5 calories per day. We will also increase her protein needs because of her PDA diagnosis and other breathing difficulties. I understand that these sound like very specific energy measurements, but for a preterm infant, it's very important to be very specific about the amount of calories needed in one day, the amount of protein, and also fluid, including other vital vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
So I'd also like to share with you a visual representation of BT's growth so far. After today's assessment, she's in the 30th percentile for weight, and the 25th percentile for length, and the 10th percentile for head circumference. We would eventually like to see each of these percentiles at 50 or above. We believe that increasing BT's energy and micronutrient needs, we will see an overall increase in these percentiles.
Okay. This is beginning to make a lot more sense. Thank you for being so helpful, because we definitely want BT to move up in those percentiles.
BT will receive additional energy and nutrient supply by our ability to fortify your breast milk with added nutrients needed to continue BT's growth and development. So like we have discussed earlier, it is very important for you to continue breastfeeding on a regular schedule to ensure BT receives these vital nutrients.
Well, thank you so much. That's very helpful.
Of course, I just want to make sure you are aware of everything going on and feel comfortable about what we are doing here. So once BT is able to begin breastfeeding from your breasts, I want you to be aware that the breastfeeding behaviors of full-term infants will slightly differ than from full-term infants. But you are not to worry because this is very normal.
Oh, really? So in what ways?
So BT may begin to show low levels of arousal during breastfeeding, short feeding durations, abdominal distension, or show unpleasant reactions to feedings. So if you encounter any of these problems, please do not be alarmed.
Oh, okay. That is really good information to know. I'll keep my eye out for those things and try to not get too scared about them when we are finally able to return home with her and begin breastfeeding.
Yeah, so if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. Or I can also give you a few resources to contact, such as a lactation consultant or other health professionals who are familiar with preterm infancy. I wrote down on here our lactation consultant, Joanne Smith, and a few other numbers for nutrition services regarding preterm infancy. They're very helpful and can also assist with any questions if I'm not available at the time.
Oh, great. I hear lactation consultants can be very helpful, especially in extenuating circumstances like this.
Yeah, exactly. And like I mentioned before, the difficulties that may occur during breastfeeding, such as the low levels of arousal and short feeding duration, she would especially be able to help you out with that and make sure you also have the correct breastfeeding positions.
Oh, I would really appreciate that.
Yeah. It is also normal for BT to be a few months behind in development of specific tasks, such as being able to sit alone in a high chair and begin eating complementary solid foods. She may also take longer to begin crawling than at the age a standard term infant would begin crawling. Because BT was born a very low birth weight, she is going to take a little bit longer to develop these skills. Is there anything else I can help you with today, or any other questions I can help answer?
I don't think so. I appreciate all the information you've provided me with today. I definitely feel more at ease about what is going on. What you've told me today is a huge relief, and I'll make sure to inform my husband when he arrives at the hospital later today.
Good, that's good to hear. I'm glad I could help, and please do not ever hesitate to give me a call if you have any further questions. We will meet in a week or two to discuss BT's progress in growth and development to make sure she is meeting the weight, length, head circumference, and body mass measurements according to the growth charts for preterm infants.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Of course, we will keep in touch, and I will look forward to meeting with you again soon. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.